Welcome to this week's episode of Rustie Sheep. Episode 7. No, 8. Is it 8 already? I need to check. Oh my god, I actually don't know. Okay, let me just calm down a bit. Welcome if you're a new viewer. Welcome if you're a returner viewer. Welcome back. My name is Ines. I live in Ghent. That's a city in Belgium. And I'm a huge knitter. I'm a yarn addict. I'll explain more. I bought some yarn again twice. So yeah. I hope you guys had a lovely week. It's Sunday. End of May. Time is really flying by. So yeah. Sunday is always podcast day for me. I'm a bit later than usual, but I've just been having a lazy day and knitting and just enjoying my morning, and I'll be going out for a walk in about an hour and a half or something with a friend. So yeah, I'm going to talk about my acquisitions. I have 2 finished objects. I started a new project as well. So yeah, it's me babbling. Not sure what I'm going to talk about. I was like going through stuff in my head just before I started, and yeah, still have no clue at all what I'm going to say. That's so typical me. Firstly, last week I talked about an order I did through Trollenwol. That's a shop in Holland in the Netherlands. Driebergen, I think it's the city it's called. And yeah, my order arrived on Tuesday. And I will just show you guys. It's amazing. I ordered Hillesvag Tinder. Oh, such a beautiful color. It's dark green. My sister picked it because I'm going to make a jumper for my sister. I ordered 3 skeins because normally I should have enough. My sister is not that big a size. So I think she's an extra small or something. So normally I should have enough. If not, I'll just order some more. But yes, I want to talk about that. I casted it on already. Actually, I cast it on 2 days ago. But while I was doing the pattern, following the instructions, it's a raglan sleeve, it's top-down raglan. I'm going to knit the Campside pullover from Alicia, Plummer. And yeah, while I was knitting, she tells you to do a yarn over, knit one, and then slip the stitch with a raglan. So you create a raglan, but the first couple of rows you knit flats because you do short rows in the back, and you had to purl on the other side, and you were creating a kind of eyelets. But while you pick up, you add stitches and then go working around. And then she said to work, you knit that yarn over through the back loop, and then you just created a normal stitch. So I had like a few rows of eyelets and then normal stitches. So I felt like something was off. So firstly, I went back and I started purling, not knitting through the back loop and then just creating the eyelets all the way through. But then I was like, there's still something off with this pattern. So I decided to have a look at the pictures of people who already made those. And yeah, I don't know what happened, but there were no eyelets in the raglan. And then I decided to just rip everything out and start over. That's typical me. I really want to do a sweater or pullover. It's a lot of work, and I really want to make it good. So I restarted it. It's not a lot to see. Oh, my yarn is falling. You don't want that. So I just started knitting in the round. I just did that before I started this podcast, but it's so soft. It's really, my sister will love it. I'm making it for my sister Esty, the youngest sister. Yes, she's 17. She's actually the person who sings the intro, and yeah, I wanted to make her a sweater. And yeah, it's actually I gave her a few choices of patterns, and she chose the one I like as well. So that was good. I wanted to make this jumper for myself too. So now I only have to buy one pattern. Not sure yet which color or when I'm going to make it for me, but yeah, I'm already happy to make it for my sister. Yeah, it's not a lot, but yeah, it's a start, and it's on size 5 needle, US 8, like the others, like the trig sweater. So we know this will fly, this will grow. This I did just in a couple of, I don't know, even I can't even say hours. I just picked it up. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Probably I'll be at the shoulders or binding off or the setting the sleeves apart by next week. You know me. I am a quick knitter. Yeah, but softness really. This is you know, if you have this skein here, it feels sturdy. It feels not as soft. As soon as you do it in a, as soon as you knit it up, it becomes a lot softer. And then again, when you wash it, it's just, it's like having butter in your hands. Yeah, I actually use this yarn for my trick sweater. I have a yellow color I knitted out, and yeah, I'm happy about that. Um, and I also used it, yeah, for my senior sweater. So this is the third time I'm using Tinder. I also have Ask still in my cupboard from Hillesfog, but I want to make a hat and gloves out of that. And I've never tried Ask, but I assume it's the same quality, but I'm really looking forward to knitting that up. So yeah, not much to see yet, but yes, it's a brand new cast on. I couldn't help myself. That's the thing, but that's the thing with me. As soon as I have my new yarn, I just want to cast it on. But I made myself promise because I want to do another cast on. I made myself promise to finish finish it something else first before I cast something on. So yeah. Actually, when it arrived at work, the box was already there. I think it arrived on Monday or something at the job, and I just, yeah, it was on my desk when I got there, and I opened the box with the 3 skeins, and I was just hugging the yarn, and my colleague was looking at me like, what is she doing now? I was like, but it's so soft, and it's like really getting a hug from somebody, and he was like, yeah, you're weird. I was like, that's me. I like to hug my yarn. I'm a yarn hugger. I'm a yarn smeller. I'm a yarn hugger. Everything to do with yarn. So yeah. Tinder in the dark green colorway. Really loving this yarn. Big balls. Actually, I have a yarn winder, but and an umbrella as well. But I still do balls. It's just because my table for the yarn winder, you need to screw it on your table. And I think you have that much space, room to click it on your table, but my table is thicker. And I can do it when I expand my table. I have like an IKEA table, and you can make it bigger. And if I do make it bigger, then I can do that. But then I have to rearrange my living room, and I don't live big. And yeah, then it's a lot of hassle. And now I can just sit in the couch with the skeins around my knees and then just wind it up. Yeah, I do like working from a cake because yeah, you just pull out. It's easier. It doesn't fall. It doesn't roll away, and that happens a lot. So yeah, I actually have a yarn ball as well. I never use. Yeah. So acquisitions and new project. Number 1. Just gonna drop them down here. So yeah, I'm not wearing anything because I did that on purpose. You know, last week I talked about my Arboreal sweater from Jennifer Steingass, and I just separated the sleeves, and I've knitted a lot out of them. And I thought, I tried it on yesterday, and I thought I would leave it on the bigger cable, on the bigger wire, so I could try it on for you guys. Look what I have already. Oh, I love the colors. It's such a nice combination. So yeah, I thought maybe doing that for you guys. Wait, I need to, it's tangled again. It doesn't matter. I'll put the ball here. Look at that. This is what I have already. Look how beautiful that is. Of course, I still need to do my threads. What? Sew them in, but look. I'm so happy. Just gonna see a bit how far I still need to go. Yeah. I just started the increases, the hip increases. I did one. I think I have to do it 4 times in total. So yeah, it's really nice. It will fit perfectly. It's normally it rolls up a bit. It's on a bigger cable as well. It's on a bigger wire, and yeah, it will be perfect. Here as well, I have enough space here. I like them, and still my color work will be better now. It's still a bit bubbly because I'm a tight knitter, and that's something I need to pay attention to. And sometimes I go up a needle size for my color work, but I've been improving my knitting, and now I'm just doing it with the same size. So yeah, but it will be. Oh, look at that. It's just so, I'm in love with it. And yeah, I've been knitting. Actually, not sure. It's all a bit of a blur, but I did have a lot some extra time this week to knit because on Thursday was a holiday, and on Friday I took a day off as well, so I had 4 days of weekend. So I had a lot of time to knit, but I also sunbathed. I went to see some houses. What else did I do? I did so many things. I cleaned up my drawers in the bedroom. Yeah, I've been keeping myself busy. I've been playing games online. Once in a while, I like to do that. And I know when I get in that trance, let's say, I just game for a couple of days in a row. And sometimes it's, oh, yeah, weeks I do that. So I'm trying to hold myself because, be honest, if I have to choose between gaming and knitting, I'm always knitting. I always choose knitting. So yeah. So my Arboreal. I'm so happy. So I'll take it off now. I am wearing knitted things, but not the ones you can see. I'm wearing my bright color wheel socks from Dragon Hill Studio. It's a bit chilly outside today. We've had some lovely weather, but now it's about 16 degrees. So yeah, so project number 2. Now I'm going to talk about my finished objects. And then later on, I'm going to talk about my other acquisitions. Firstly, look, I got some nice cards. This was a card I got with my order from Trollenwol. Oh, I'm going to start collecting those. And this is a card I got from another order I did. It's got some llamas on there, got some sheep on there. They're so cute. I think even there's a buffalo on there or something. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, there's a note. Oh, I didn't even read the notes. Hi Inez, what beautiful colors. I'm excited to see what you're going to make with it. Thank you for the order. And apparently the woman is also from Ghent. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the shop. It's called Jawol. It means yes, wool. It's a shop in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and you know what? I'm going to just talk about my acquisitions. I'm babbling about the shop anyway, so otherwise it's confusing for you guys. So yeah, I was looking up for Roma yarn, PT too, because I want to make a nice baby cardigan from Skinger. It's the Velse Winterfjell. I have a Winterfjell already for an adult, but she redesigned her pattern into a cardigan, but with steeking. And I was doubting, I was going through my stash, and I didn't have enough fingering weights, colors. Yeah, I do have a lot of sock yarn, but I wanted to have fingering weight and with nice colors so I could combine and do the chart, the color work. So I decided to spend money again. That's so typical me. I wasn't allowed to though. So yeah, I found the website Jawol, and she had all the colors of Petite too. And the price was alright. The price is alright for that. I paid €5.50 for one bowl, and I think that's okay. I bought some Roma in Oslo when I was there in November, and yeah, I paid about €4.50. So yeah, I think with the taxes and shipping and stuff like that, I think that's a decent price for the yarn. I did find another store in France. I think it's called Lin et Tricoté. But they didn't have the colors I wanted. So yeah, Jawol. And I think I ordered it on Wednesday and arrived here on Saturday with the bank holiday included. And I thought that was really amazing. I was so happy about that. So yeah, I'm going to order again on her website because she has Robert, that's a German brand. She has so many good brands, and you know, maybe I should reserve like €200 so I can spend it on her website for yarn. I will definitely have another look on her website when I want to order again. But now I'm going to stop. I'm not allowed to order any yarn anymore. I know I said it in a previous episode too, but I have a challenge with myself. The month of June, I'm not allowed to spend any money on yarn. That's my challenge because I've been spending way too much on yarn. I'm using it. I'm making stuff with it. I'm making cardigans. I'm making baby cardigans. I'm making socks. I'm working with it, but I have plenty. I crossed the marker of 100 skeins or different kinds of skeins on Ravelry. Yes, and I did go through all the things that I have used up, and I thought I still had to adapt it or change the status in Ravelry, but no. I have 101 different skeins in the house, different colors, different brands. When you cross the 100 marker, no, I need to go. I need to get it down. I'm not allowed to have it. Okay, there's some leftovers and stuff like that, but I need to be creative the next month. Still, I have my Arboreal I can finish. I have the Campside Pullover I can finish. I have another color work project. I have enough yarn for a hat and mittens. I can keep myself busy in the month of June. So this is a challenge for myself. Not allowed to spend money on yarn. I am allowed to buy the Lane magazine because I was going to buy one every month. That's €25. That is the thing I'm allowed to buy this next month. My punishment is if I don't, yes, I have a punishment ready for myself. So if for some reason I do decide to buy yarn, and I'm so hoping I can resist the addiction of yarn, buying yarn. It just will extend with another month. So for example, if I buy yarn the 15th of June, it will start the 1st of July. And then I'm not allowed to buy any yarn in July. So I need to get myself together. Maybe I should go to rehab or something. I should look it up, but no yarn buying in June. And I told my friends to keep myself like in check, to keep me in check, because I'm not allowed. Even if I want to do an impulsive buying or when I feel sad, because that is me, when I don't feel well, I buy yarn. Or when I've seen a new pattern, I want to buy yarn. No, Inez, you're not allowed to buy yarn in June. June is the no yarn month. So yeah, but yeah, well, and I've been rambling again, but I'm going to show you guys what I bought. So, look at those colors. Oh, look. This is going to be a baby cardigan. Winter yellow. So raspberry red and then a pinkish color. Yeah, they don't name their color. It's PT2. This one is the number 116. They have a lot of meters on there as well. Let me just see if it's on there. Yeah. It's a 50-gram bowl and they have about 175 meters on there. So this if I'm not mistaken, there's a colorway 466. No, 499. Oh no, wait, I think I misread this one. No, this is a 466. I was reading the bath, the dye bath. So it's 466 colorway, the 499, and then this is an off-white, 401. So PT2 Roma. Look at those colors. So I bought them on Jawol. I will link down the website below. Amazing. I'm prepared, guys. Again, podcast, no starts to run. Got my tissues. Otherwise, I have to pause and then get them. So, sorry. I don't know why. It's always when I'm podcasting. So, I've been talking about my acquisitions. We've had that. Now let's talk about the finished objects. And now I need to check my notes. Look at that. This is actually yarn from my stash. It's a sock yarn. The pattern is called Emma Asked from Kelly van Niekerk. Niekerk, yeah. I will just put it down below. Also put a link in the description. It's a free baby cardigan pattern, and you knit it the flats back and forth. And I actually already blocked it, and then I was like, when I saw the neckline, I was like, oh, I didn't really check the pattern if I have to do a neckline, and I did. I had to. But I binded this off, the sleeves off at like 1 in the morning or 1 at night. And yes, I didn't check. I was so excited that I had a finished object that I didn't check the neckline. So I just did the neckline. It's a reverse stockinette stitch. And yeah, and so that means I have to reblock it. Look at that, how cute that is. Oh. It's a sock yarn. Actually wrote it down. The brand name is called Feria, and the name of the skein is called Arian. I've never heard it. I'm not sure where I picked it up. Yeah, I had 2 skeins. Yeah, and I worked from stash, and I'm happy about that. And I think they're cute colors for a baby. So yeah, as you can see, the neckline still rolls up a bit, so I need to reblock that. But I sewed in some buttons. So, baby cardigan number 1. Look how cute that is. It's from my friend Winnie. She's due any moment. Her official due date is in 3 days, but yeah, not sure how that is going. She's sometimes having a bit of the the Hicks and Bracks people talk about, and she's still walking around doing walks, and yeah, not sure. The baby's kicking a lot. She's giving me updates every day. So this is for you, for the baby. Yeah, I'm knitting a lot for the baby. So and then my second finished project. Look at that. And a summer cardigan from Petite Knits. I knitted it out of Jameson of Shetland in a DK and in a rosewood colorway. I think I knitted a year old. Look at that. Oh, it looks like a bit crooked. It isn't. Yeah. It's I did a reversed rib. No, I did a twisted rib with some wooden buttons. I actually had 3 kinds of buttons, and I sent a picture to my friend and she chose them. You know, buttons sometimes makes your work as well. And I rather have buttons she would like, and yeah, she fancies. So yeah, for me it doesn't matter. I had them, so I just let her choose which one she liked. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, so this week 2 finished objects. Yeah, I know they're baby cardigans. It can't be like every week I'm showing you a new jumper that I've finished. So yeah, these 2. This is it. So I'm just checking my notes. I think going through it a bit fast this week. But I see I'm already talking for 25 minutes. So yeah, it's me babbling again. So yesterday, I have to buy a new closet. My closet is a bit crooked, and you know the bar when you hang your stuff on, it just collapsed. I was like, oh no, I need to buy a new cupboard. I need to buy a new closet for my clothes, and it's expensive. That's at least the ones I like is 6, 7, 800 euros because I want a big one for all my clothing. I want some a big hanging rack. So yeah, I want sliding doors, maybe one with a mirror. Yeah, it would cost me money. I can go to IKEA, but the previous one is from IKEA, and it's like I feel like I have to buy new cupboards every 3, 4 years. And now yeah. So I live on my own, and I went to my neighbor, and I was like, "Oh, can you help us?" Yeah, I have an accident with my cupboard, with my closet, and so he came over, and then we moved the closet a bit against the wall, and now and then he took some nails, took a hammer, and he fixed stuff, and now the closet is fine. It stands up straight again. The hanging bar is fixed. I was like, thank you. And it only took like 15 minutes, but yeah, when the thing goes down, all your clothing is up. I took everything out, put them on my bed, and then I decided maybe I should have a look what I'm still wearing. So I went through my closet. Maybe that was the whole point of the story, that I had to do that because, yeah, I know if I do my ironing and everything is ironed, I don't have any room enough in my closet. So I decided to go through it. So at the moment I have one full bag, but I only did everything that was on the hanging rack. I still have to do everything on the, oh, what's that called? I even don't know the word in Flemish at the moment. The planks, yeah, it's the same word though. I have to go through everything on the planks, all my jumpers, not my knitted jumpers, they're hanging, but store-bought jumpers, t-shirts, yeah, pajama pants and stuff like that. I have a huge collection of pajama pants. I love buying pajama buttons, especially funny buttons. I have to go through that. So yeah, that's on my list for maybe this week, not today anymore. And then I decided I have a drawer as well, and I wanted to make some room in my cupboard. So I have all my sheets, my bed sheets. I wanted to have a drawer full of those sheets, but I had to empty one first. And there was a lot of stuff. I gathered stuff over the years, and like a flashlight on solar panel with a solar panel. It was that big. It's like a keychain. Yeah, random stuff I've been gathering. So I got a garbage bag and I just threw everything out. I didn't need it anymore. And actually, I did 2 drawers and I made a beautiful discovery. Oh, I'm so grateful for this. The earrings I want to talk about. I inherited those earrings from my mom, and she got them from my grandfather, actually on my dad's side, not her father, as a kind of financial support. When my parents split, he bought those earrings because they were worth a lot, and there was actually a ring with that. There was a set, a ring and earrings, but that ring has been lost for years, 19 years actually, because my stepfather, I think he lost it in the hospital somewhere when my brother Robin was born. Or that's the story my mom told me. I'm not sure how it happened. I wasn't there, so this is just from hearsay. When my mom passed away, when I went to say goodbye to her, and she knew I wanted those earrings because the grandfather or the dad, my grandfather was actually my godfather, and he has passed away as well. So she knew they were important to me, and also I asked for a cardigan. My nana knitted in England, so that was the 2 things I really wanted the most, and I got those. But I'm not a good person sometimes. I don't take care of stuff, and I lost one at least 2 years ago. I lost one 2 years ago, and I was frantic at the time. I thought I vacuumed. While I was vacuuming, I thought maybe it fell on the ground and I vacuumed it. So I remember opening the whole vacuum bag at the time, but oh, that was awful. There was all the dust and I couldn't find it. And I was like, okay, maybe it's underneath the carpet. So I pulled out the carpet, it wasn't there. I checked everything and kind of me gave up on it, but also hoped somewhere that I would find it again. But once in a while, it went through my mind, and the other one I kept somewhere safe because I knew it was in that little jar that the earring was there in case I found the second one. And yesterday, I did. I did. In my drawer, I have some baskets with makeup product, and then I have another one with all my jewelry, and it was in one of those baskets. And I was cleaning it out, and there was something in the corner stuck. And I was like, could it be? Could it be? Yes, I did. And look, I have both of them. Oh, they're sapphires with small diamonds around it. And I was like, I was so excited. So I decided to clean them immediately and to wear them. And I really have to pay attention. I really have to be careful with them and keep them safe. As soon as I take them out, I need a special jewelry box where I can save them because I don't want to have that pressure again that of losing them. So yeah. And I actually send a text to my friend like, oh my God, I found them. I was like, I lost them at least 2 years ago. She said, I remember you losing them. I was like, it's, oh my God. It's something from my mom. And actually, I decided to change the paintings a bit. This is I think, a prototype of her, the angel she was making. The red hair represents my mom. She loved to use red hair in her paintings. I have another one, but I'll add a picture because it's too big and it hangs on a different wall, so I cannot really just take it off. And this is is Prince Charming, she called him. So yeah, she was really good in drawing girls or women, but she wasn't that good in drawing men. So this is a picture of a drawn slash painting she made of a man, and she called him Prince Charming. So yeah, and then so I decided to change up a bit. So yesterday, finding the whole earrings again. Oh my God, I can't even try to explain how it felt, and I cried. I did. I have tears in my eyes now because I'm talking about it. And also, I found an old phone, and it was just a micro USB charger, so I charged the phone again. And I found some old text messages from my mom 10 years ago. Just random text messages talking about my brother, or me telling her I'm on my way, or that I'm stuck. And it was so nice to read them. It was a bit emotional as well. And yeah, but I took pictures of them and I have them on my current phone right now. And this morning, apparently the alarm was still set on that phone. So this morning, and I couldn't bother to change the dates and time into the correct one. So it was supposed to be 8 a.m. when the alarm went off, but it didn't. It went off at 5:30, 5:45, and 6. And then first, yeah, I couldn't remember where that sound came from. I couldn't figure it out. And it was, oh my God, what is this noise? Where was it coming from? And yeah, you're half asleep. So, and then I realized it was the alarm from the other phone. And I just turned it off. And I managed to do that, but I didn't manage to check if there was other alarms set. Knowing me at the time, we're talking about 10 years ago. I wasn't a morning person then. I had 8 alarm clocks everywhere because I couldn't get out of bed. I had my previous small apartment, a studio. Wasn't even an apartment. It was a studio. I had like one over by the window, one over by the bed. Just I had to get out of bed, like snooze it, like punch it. It was an old one. I had really punch it hard So it would turn off and snooze again, and then I would just went back to my bed and just slept again. So that was me then. Now I'm a morning person. I wake up at 6, maybe 6:30, the latest. So yeah. So that was a bit of a surprise this morning. So yeah. Okay, I see that I've been talking about for 35 minutes. I still have to add this, and I'm meeting a friend in 45 minutes. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys for listening to me this week. Yeah, maybe next week I'm going to talk a bit about my family. I just mentioned names, but I don't really think I've ever explained who is who. And maybe I will provide some photos as well, so I can show you guys who is who. Or that's just an idea. Or yeah, we'll see. I hope you will have a lovely week next week, and I wish you a lot of knitting time. And yes, talk to you guys next week. Bye bye.